Welcome to day 14 of the 15-day TikTok beginner course. Today, we're tackling one of the biggest hurdles that a lot of people face when they're starting on TikTok, and that's getting comfortable in front of the camera. I want you to hear this very clearly. Confidence does not come first. Action does. So you have to take the action before you get confident. Nobody starts out perfectly confident. We have to build it step by step. So, just like any other skill, this lesson will give you practical tools to ease your nerves, present yourself authentically, and actually enjoy being in front of the camera. Remember, people don't want perfect, they want you, they want real. Here's the truth. TikTok is not television, so people aren't expecting you to look like an actor on Hollywood. What they care about is whether you show up authentically. Confidence matters because when you appear comfortable with your audience will feel that comfort too. And that's what builds trust. If you stumble over your words and you laugh at yourself or pause to think, that actually makes you more relatable. And polish comes from practice, but confidence is about showing your true self, flaws and all. Like, here it is. And that's what people will connect with. Your smile is your superpower. It instantly warms people to your video and it makes your viewers feel welcome. And here's a little trick. Look directly into your camera, not at yourself on the screen. I know that can be a little difficult at first because you don't really know where to look, but if you look at that little green light up top, that's where you want to look. That small adjustment makes your audience feel like you're talking to them and not just recording yourself. Think of it like eye contact when you're having a real conversation, and that builds connection. Don't overthink your words. Imagine you're talking to someone across the table at a coffee shop. Use your same tone, the same rhythm that you would normally use in a conversation. If you read words off the screen or off a script, it feels really stiff. Instead of doing that, just outline your points and then let your personality fill in the rest. Remember, imperfection is fine. Just make it human. TikTok thrives on real, not rehearsed. Here's one of my favorite hacks. Imagine you're talking to your best friend and picture their face and pretend the camera is them. This isn't instantly changing your body language. You'll relax eventually, just smile more and sound friendlier. If you don't feel comfortable yet, actually practice talking to a friend or a family member and then swap them out for your camera. Over time, it will feel more comfortable. Confidence shows up in your body language first. So sit or stand tall, don't slouch. Good posture automatically makes you look more self-assured, and use your voice. It's important. So speak clearly and a little bit louder than you normally would. I'm partially deaf and I feel like I'm always screaming at people. So keep that in mind if you're hard of hearing. And cameras flatten energy. So you need to be more enthusiastic to keep people engaged. So you don't need to shout, but just imagine that you're talking to someone across the room or across a 6-foot table. Here's a secret. The creators you admire, they don't nail videos on the first try either. They mess up, they restart, they re-record, they do multiple takes just like everybody else. And that's okay. And the beauty of TikTok is that you can delete, trim, re-record. Don't put pressure on yourself to get it perfect in one go. It's not realistic. I still make mistakes. And sometimes I record something a couple times, and sometimes I won't even use my video. But it's all about practicing and treat each take as practice. It's not a performance. And the more that you record and the smoother it will get, it comes with practice. This one is big. No one compares your first video to someone's 50th or 500th video. Everyone starts awkward and everyone feels silly at first. And a lot of people don't feel comfortable in front of the camera. And I was one of them. I'm a lot more comfortable now. The only person that you should compare yourself with is how you did yesterday. I mean, a year ago, I was a mess, but it comes with time, and now I feel comfortable with it. If today's video feels like a bit easier than yesterday's, then that's a win. Confidence grows with every small step forward. And remember, you know how to edit now. So if you make a mistake, just say it again and you can just edit it out. Confidence is not something you wake up with, my friend. It's something you build through repetition. So every time you record, every time you post something, you're training your brain to feel more comfortable. Think about this like riding a bike. When you first started learning, you were really wobbly at first and you probably fell down a lot. But with practice, you got smoother. You were able to ride that bike. And the same applies here. The more you show up and the more natural it feels. And that's where the confidence is born through growth, not perfection. So just keep practicing. Let's recap. Let's smile at the camera lens and talk as if you're talking to a friend across a 6 foot table. Keep your posture up tall and your tone clear. And don't stress about mistakes. If you make a mistake, just keep talking and say that same thing over again until you get it right. Record as many takes as you need to, and above all, stop comparing your journey with someone else's. You cannot compare your first video with someone's 500th video. It's not fair to you. Confidence is a muscle that you strengthen over time. You've got this. All right, let's talk about the challenge. I want you to record yourself answering this one simple question. Why did you start TikTok? I want you to save this as a draft. If you're comfortable with it, then go ahead and edit it, add your text, your music, etc., and then post it. You don't have to post it. This is really just for practice, but if you're comfortable, let it rip.